Hi, my name is Emily from True North Community Services. I will be taking you through the emPower Heat and Energy application for 2015-2016. Before we begin, make sure your application says emPower here in this corner, and that it says Heat and Energy Assistance Application 2015 and 2016. If you do not see both of these on the top of the page, please go to TrueNorth's website for the correct application. Our website is www.TrueNorthServices.org. It is also important to note that it does take 10 days to process a completed application. In order to ensure you have a complete application, we have provided a checklist on the front page here. It is important to make sure that someone in the household 18 years or older is filling out the application and signing it. Once this has been established, please check this off the checklist here. We will come back to the rest of the checklist at the end as we review the completed application. Right below the checklist, you will find a green box. In this box, you will see a list of ways you can send in your application and contact True North staff. We will also be coming back to this at the end once your application is complete. The last section at the bottom of the page can be completed if you have a case manager or an agency representative that you would like contacted regarding the status of your application. We have reviewed the first page of the application. As a reminder, we will be coming back to this page to review the checklist. Please turn the application over to the second page. Page 2 lists all the forms of documentation that are required for a completed application. We will come back to this page later in this video. Let's now go on to page 3. Page 3 is the beginning of the actual application. Again, please make sure that the application you are filling out looks just like the one on the screen. It is important to know that all required information must be completed. If any of this information is missing, your application will take longer than the 10 days to process. At the top of the page, you will find a space to fill in the head of household's name. First name, middle initial, and last name. Remember that the person's name who is listed here must be 18 years old or older, must sign the application, and must be able to provide a copy of their Social Security card. Next, in this space here, please list the best phone number for True North to get in touch with you. If you have another phone number, please list it in this space here. In the following space, please put your mailing address. This must be the address that we can send important letters to and does not necessarily need to be the address where the bill originated. In this section, fill in the service address if it is different than the mailing address. If applicable, this is the address where the past due bill charges were made. Please fill in the county of your residence in this space. If you have an email address, please write it in here. We want to know the best way to contact you. If it is best to call you at the phone number you listed above, please circle this. If it is best for us to text you at the number listed above, please circle this. If it is best to email you, please circle this. If you prefer to be contacted by mail, please circle this. Also include the best time to call you. The next section is information required for all members of your household. Anyone who is living in the home must be listed in this section. The head of the household's name will go here. The head of the household's birth date will go here. Their Social Security number will go here. Is the head of the household disabled? If so, circle yes. If no, circle no. Is the head of the household a U.S. citizen? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. In this space, please list the next household member. Here, we need to know how that person is related to the head of the household. For example, child, husband, mother, aunt, friend, or significant other. Here, we will need this household member's date of birth. Here, his or her social security number. Please note that we must have all digits of the social security numbers for all household members. Is this person disabled? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. Is this person a U.S. citizen? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. Please complete the remainder of this section for all household members. The next section lists several questions that are required. If you own your home, circle own. If you rent your home, circle rent. Is anyone in the household a veteran? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. Have you received assistance from True North in the past? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. Have you received SER or State Emergency Relief Assistance from DHHS? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. Have you received assistance with heat or electric bills from any other agency? If yes, circle yes. If no, circle no. If you have received assistance from another agency, please put that agency's name in this space. These would be agencies like Salvation Army, Community Action Agencies, or DHHS. In this space, please fill in the date of when you received that assistance. How do you heat your home? For natural gas, check this box. For propane, check this box. If you use electric heaters, check this box. If you use any form of wood, check this box. For fuel oil, check this box. For coal, check this box. For any other form of heating, check this box. In the space below here, please tell us what the other form of heating is. If you have received home heating credit in the last 6 months, you will circle yes and write down the month you received it. If you have not received the home heating credit in the last 6 months, you will circle no, and no further information is needed for this question. In the next section, we want to know why you are seeking assistance. If it is because you are in a low-income household, check here. If it is because of a job loss, check here. If it is because of medical hardship, check here. If the reason does not fit with the options listed, please check Other. If you chose Other, please explain the situation here. The next section here is a list of ways to reduce energy consumption and energy costs. Please check all of the steps you take at your home to reduce consumption and costs. It is important to note that this information does not affect your eligibility for assistance. Do you use CFL or LED light bulbs? If so, check here. Do you lower the thermostat? If so, check here. Do you reduce the thermostat temperature when away from home? If so, check here. Do you lower the hot water heater settings? If so, check here. Do you turn off the lights and electronics when you're not using them? If so, check here. Do you use weather strips or wrap windows and/or doors? If so, check here. Do you not do any of the above? If so, check here. Now that you have completed page 3, please turn to page 4. As a reminder, all sections of the application must be completed or there will be a delay in processing. This top section is where you will tell us what you are seeking assistance with. You may apply for assistance with your primary heat and primary electric in the same application. If you are seeking assistance with your electric, please fill in the electric company name here. In this space, fill out your account number. This number is often listed somewhere on your bill. In this space, please write in the full name on the account. If you are seeking assistance with natural gas, please fill in the gas company name here. In this space, please fill out your account number. Again, this number is often listed somewhere on your bill. In this space, please write in the full name on the account. For assistance with propane, please list your provider company's name here. In this space, please fill out your account number. In this space, please write in the name on the account. In this space, please write down the percentage of fuel remaining in your tank. In this space, please write down the phone number of your propane company. Is your propane metered? If yes, check here. If no, check here. Do you use propane to cook? If yes, check here. If no, check here. In the last box, please write down how many gallons your propane tank is. For assistance with fuel oil, please fill in the provider here. In this space, please fill in your account number. Please fill in the name on the account here. Here, please write down what size your fuel oil tank is. In this space, write in the phone number for your fuel oil company. In the last box, please write down how many inches of fuel you have in your tank right now. If you are seeking assistance with firewood, please fill in what provider you use for your wood here. The True North worker processing your application will need the phone number for your wood provider. Please fill that in here. Here, please tell us an estimate of how many days of wood you have left. If your wood stove is indoor, please circle indoor. If your wood stove is outdoor, please circle outdoor. If you have both, please circle both indoor and outdoor. For assistance with wood pellets, please fill in your provider here. List your provider's phone number here. Here, please tell us how many bags of pellets you currently have. For any other form of heating fuel, fill in the type of fuel here. List the provider in this spot here. Please list the phone number for the provider in this space. Here, please tell us how many days of fuel you currently have. In the next section, we will take a look at your emergency need. Please check this box if your household is seeking assistance with heat. In this space, please fill in the amount that your bill is past due. If you have a deliverable fuel and do not have a past due balance, leave this section blank. If you participate in a prepaid program and are seeking assistance, please tell us how much is currently in your account here. Check this box if you are seeking assistance with non-heating electric. In this space, please fill in the past due balance. If you are part of a prepaid program and need assistance, please fill this space in with the current amount in your account. If you are applying for both, check both boxes and complete both sections. Please check this box if your heating source has been shut off or if you have run out of fuel. If you have been shut off or have run out, please fill in the date when your heat was shut off or when you ran out. If your heat has not been shut off or run out, please check this box. Please check this box if you have received a past due bill for your heat source. In this space, please fill in the date when you are due for shut off. If you do not have a past due for your heat, please check this box. Has your electric been shut off? If yes, check this box. In this space, please fill in the date when your electric was shut off. If it is not shut off, please check this box. Have you received a past due notice for your electric? If yes, please check this box. In this space, please write in the date when your service is due to be shut off. If you do not have a past due notice, please check this box. Now turn to page 5 of the application. For the first section, we need to know the sources of income for all members of your household from the past 30 days. Please remember this is for all members of the household, including children. Does someone in your household have income? If no, please check no and move to the bottom section. If yes, please check yes and continue to the types of income below. If you receive Social Security, please check here. If you receive disability benefits, please check here. If you have employment, please check here. If you receive SSI, please check here. If you are receiving self-employment income, please check here. If you are receiving workers' comp, check here. If you receive pension or retirement benefits, check here. If you are receiving unemployment benefits, check here. If you receive money from family or friends, check here. If you are receiving veterans benefits or military allotments, check here. If you receive child support, check here. If you receive tribal payments, check here. If you receive rental income, land contract, mortgage, or other payment payable to a household member, check here. If you are receiving any other income not listed here, check this box and please tell us what your income is in this space here. In this section, we will need more specifics about the household income. Here, please list the name of the person with the income. In this section, please tell us the type of income that household member receives. If employed, please also list the employer. In this section, fill in the gross monthly income. Gross monthly income is the amount of income before taxes. Please tell us how often this income is received, either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. The final question in this section is, have there been or do you expect there to be a change in your income in the next 30 days? If this answer is no, check no. If this answer is yes, check yes, and please provide a short explanation here. Please repeat this process for all household members receiving income. The last section on this page is for you to mark any eligible income expenses. Does your household pay any of the following expenses? If yes, check yes. If no, check no and go to the next page. If you have a health insurance premium, check this box. How much is the premium? Fill that information in here. How often is this premium paid? Complete that here. What time period does your health insurance cover? Fill that in here. For paid court-ordered child support, check this box. How much do you pay? Fill the amount in here. How often is that amount paid? Fill that amount in here. What time frame is covered with that amount? Fill it in here. If you pay for child care out of pocket, please check this box. In this space, please fill in the amount you pay. If you have an unusual employment-related expense, check this box. What is the amount of this expense? Fill that amount in here. In this space, explain the expense. Now turn to the last page of the application. The large section at the top of this page is a screening tool that True North uses at intake. Please answer these questions truthfully. What is your employment situation? If you are permanently employed or are retired, circle A. If you are temporarily employed, seasonally employed, or part-time employed, circle B. If you are unemployed or disabled, circle C. What is the head of household's highest level of education? If you have a post-high school degree, circle A. If you have a high school diploma or GED, circle B. If you do not have a high school diploma or GED, circle C. What is the size of your household? For a household of 1, circle A. For households of 2 to 4, circle B. For households of 5 or more, circle C. Does the household receive food assistance? If your household does not receive food assistance, circle A. If your household does receive food assistance, circle B. If your household does not have access to food assistance, circle C. What is your housing situation? If your household is stably housed, circle A. If your household is unstably housed or at risk of losing housing, circle B. If your household is literally homeless, circle C. Do you have access to health care? If all members of your household have access to affordable health care, circle A. If some members have access to health care and some services are affordable, circle B. If no one in your household has health care or it is unaffordable, circle C. Do you have transportation? If you have immediate, reliable, safe access to transportation, circle A. If your transportation is limited, unreliable, unlicensed, or uninsured, circle B. If you have no transportation, circle C. Do you have access to technology? If you have full access to technology, either in your home or at a public place, circle A. If you have limited access to technology, like no computer or internet, or have a limited understanding of computers or the internet, circle B. If you have no access to the internet, circle C. The last box is the signature section. By signing the bottom of the application, you are agreeing to the following. I understand I have 8 calendar days to provide all verifications requested, and failure to provide the above information may result in denial of my application. I understand giving false information can result in referral to the prosecutor for fraud. I understand that my application may be one of those chosen for a complete investigation. An agency or department representative may call my home and may contact other people in order to verify my eligibility for assistance. I authorize the assisting agency or provider to release my name and address to the local weatherization operator as part of the weatherization referral system. I authorize the department to release case and payment information to the Department of Health and Human Services, its affiliates, and/or contracted agencies for the purpose of research, study, and evaluation of the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program and the Michigan Energy Assistance Program. I authorize my energy company to release all available information about my account by phone, fax, email, or their computer website. Under penalties of perjury, I swear or affirm that this application has been examined by or read to me, If I am a third party applying on behalf of another person, I swear that this application has been examined by or read to the applicant. To the best of my knowledge, the facts are true and complete. In this section, please sign your name. Please date the application here. If you have a spouse, please have them sign here. Please also have him or her write the date here. Fill in your address here. If you have an agency representing you and filling out the application, please have them sign here. Please also have him or her write the date here. What is their phone number? Fill that in here. We want to know who this person is. This could be your caretaker or case manager. Please write it in here. At the bottom of the application, you will see a box named Request for Review. If you believe any action of the agency is incorrect, or if the decision to approve or deny your application is not made within 10 days of receipt of the application, you have the right to a hearing. A request for a hearing must be in writing, signed by you or your authorized representative, and received by the agency making the eligibility determination within 90 days following the date of this form. Please make sure that if there were any sections you were going back to complete, that you do that now. If the application is incomplete, it will take longer for processing. Let's go back to the checklist on page 1 so we can go over the rest of the documents needed for a complete application. At the beginning of this video, we made sure that the person applying was 18 years of age or older, so we have the first box checked. Together, we completed the second checklist item by filling out the application step by step. The step of signing and dating the application should also be completed as we went through the application. The next step requires the person who signed the application to provide us with a copy of their ID. This could be your driver's license, state, school, health benefits, issued ID, U.S. military card, U.S. passport, voter's registration card, or birth certificate. We will also need the person who signed the application to send a copy of their Social Security card. The name on the Social Security card must match the name on the application and the ID provided. If it is not possible to provide the Social Security card, you can go to the Social Security Administration and get documentation showing that you applied for a Social Security card and send that letter as proof. We will also accept a Social Security award letter that has all 9 digits of the Social Security number at the top right corner, or a Medicare card if all 9 digits of the Social Security number are listed on the card. Next, we need proof of income for all household members that have received income within the last 30 days. This is for anyone that you listed on page 5. For earned income, we need copies of the most recent 30 days worth of pay stubs. If a person is paid weekly, we will need copies of 4 pay stubs. If paid bi-weekly, we will need copies of 2 pay stubs. If paid monthly, please send 1 pay stub. All earned income proof must include employer's name, employee's name, pay period and date, and gross amount of pay. For self-employment, we must receive the previous year's state tax forms, including Schedule C or current profit and loss statement as proof. For SSI, Social Security, RSDI, SSDI, or pension, we must receive the most recent award letter showing monthly income. For child support, please send a copy of a My Case printout from the court showing 30 days of income. For unemployment, we need a copy of a current UIA printoff or award letter. For cash assistance, we must receive a copy of a case action letter or My Bridges statement showing past 30 days of income. Please note, we do not need proof of food assistance. For adoption subsidy or current care through the state of Michigan, we must receive a copy of the pay stubs or remittance for the past 30 days. For workers' comp, please send a copy of your pay stub for the past 30 days. For alimony or spousal support, we must receive a copy of the divorce agreement or my case statement. For interest, annuities, or dividends, we must receive a copy of a current statement. If no one in the household had any income for the past 30 days, please make sure the application was filled out stating that. By filling out the application showing no household members having income and signing the application, we have the proof we need. The final step requires you to send a copy of the bill or bills that you are needing assistance with. If you are seeking assistance with a deliverable fuel that does not send a bill, you will not need to send a bill in for this step. With all the required documents and a complete application, you will have a completed packet to send into True North Community Services. Please send the application to True North via fax, mail, or email. You can find all the methods in this section. For fax, send the application to this number. To email the application, send it to this email address. To send via mail, send the application in an envelope to this address. A few things to remember. It takes 10 days to process a completed application, so please make sure your application is complete with all required documents. If you have missing documentation or the application is not complete, it will take longer than 10 days to process. If you need heat and energy assistance more than once, you will need to complete a new application. If you have any further questions, please call True North Community Services at 231-355-5880.